James Njenga is being buried at his rural homestead in Kiambu, a town just outside Nairobi. This is the second tragedy visited on the family within a month. Steps from his own grave lies the body of his 17-year-old son, Stephen Gichuru, who was gunned down by police in a Nairobi slum in May. Stephen's brother, Mwangi, says his father died from a broken heart.
My father really loved Stephen because he was the first son who offered to come and stay with him in Kiambu. So losing that love is what has killed him.
Stephen Gichuru's case highlights a troubling trend in Kenya. Young men killed by the police for petty crimes rather than being arrested or charged. A study by the non-profit organization, the Independent Medico-Legal Unit, or IMLU, found more than 1,200 people were shot dead by police in Kenya in a period of just 5 years. By contrast, only 259 gun deaths were caused by armed robbers. Stephen Gichuru's life came to an end here in the Kiamaiko neighborhood, where crime and unemployment run rampant. Police say he started robbing and stealing. But there was another side to Stephen, the acrobat. Here he is in red, performing with a Kenyan troupe during a visit to Taiwan. His family says this was the real Stephen, not the thug the police said he was. His sister-in-law, Ruth Mumbi, a human rights defender who has led the charge on the case, says police pressure forced Stephen to leave the neighborhood.
He had left the community for a couple of months after he was threatened by the police. They forced him to move out of Kiamaiko, or rather, if he does not move, they are going to kill him, because they had said there was some allegation that they were saying that he is among the criminal grouping.
But during a visit to pick up some electrical wires, he had his final run-in with the police.
But the police officers went ahead and said that we told you, we warned you that anywhere we are going to come across you, we are going to kill you, and today it's your day.
A police report said Stephen was involved in a robbery with 2 other men armed with machetes. The report says 2 plainclothes police officers confronted them and Stephen was shot dead. A stolen phone was recovered along with 3,000 Kenyan shillings, worth about $35. No weapons were found. An autopsy conducted by the non-profit IMLU showed Stephen was shot 3 times and showed no signs of resistance.
I think it's very clear from the postmortem and from the conclusion of the pathologist is that there was no evidence that he tried to struggle or he was armed in any way.
The family says Stephen was pleading for his life when he was killed.
The question that we are asking, why is the police taking the law in their hands, and yet we have institutions, we have judiciary. Why are they not like arresting these kids even if they are saying that they are criminals, to get a deeper understanding why are they getting into crime?
Police say they have filed an internal inquiry on the case, but the story is not unique, and these cases rarely see a courtroom. Across Kiamaiko, as in other parts of Kenya, families continue to grieve for the young lives taken by those who had sworn to protect them. Gabe Joselow, VOA News, Nairobi.